And GOSU pick Methoda, so what are the hero left? What do you think, Zane? What are you
Um,
gonna pick here?
Rafaela, it'd be
Rafaela.
interesting if they picked the marksman to combo with this Popol and Koopa. That's actually not too surprising because God Burn, the person that actually picked the Popol and Koopa, one of his best heroes actually, and it's by far his most played this season. So it's
Yeah,
two really good
yeah, we
pickups, I would
also
say.
went again his Popo, yeah, it's really his Popo is really intense, yeah.
He knows that hero very well.
Yeah. So they picked Farsa and Bruno.
Definitely to steal the Bruno away from Red Team, just trying to get rid of that Bruno and Rafaela combo. So no Claude for General, since they had to take that pick. Farsa as well, probably worried about the Red Team's mage, either banning it or taking it for themselves. Farsa very strong in this tournament, as we're seeing, especially from the AE versus Simpsons game.
Oh yeah. So as you can see, the GOSU haven't picked the Silent yet. None of the Silent have picked yet. So what do you think? What are you gonna pick for the Silent?
For GOSU?
Yeah.
As I said, I mean, there's not. I don't know too much about their current lineup, and you can see Red Team is actually starting to ban a few side laners because they noticed that GOSU hasn't even picked up a single one. I know Lapu is still up. A lot of people don't really play Lapu anymore, but I still believe he's somewhat of a usable hero, really. Dragon is still up again, nerfed, but still usable. And honestly, with these bans coming out, I don't really see what else they could be using.
Yeah, I think they either gonna have to put up either Yuzong or Lapu.
Yep, there goes the dragon. I would say Lapu comes out as well in this draft. I would be very surprised if it didn't.
Yeah. Oh,
Benedetta still up.
Wow.
I did not even Did you even realize that? I didn't.
I thought they banned it from the beginning already.
I forgot she existed.
Nice pickup by GOSU there.
And what are we gonna see on the? So this looks like a Mathilda tank, right? Mathilda tank.
Yeah, Mathilda tank. Yeah.
So they don't need a tank. She'll be building mask.
So I think they either go like Chao, Labu, and then who else can they go? I think those are the only two. I think unless they go some like really pocket pick. Oh, Bane.
Bane. Haven't seen much of Bane after his nerf.
Yeah, the problem with Bane now, because I play side, the problem with Bane now is the early game is really squishy now. So like, if you get ganked and stuff, like it's really hard for you to escape. Oh, so this is lineup. So they pick Ranger for their hybrid. So for this lineup, what you're like, what what do you reference on this lineup here?
Damn, really hard to say.
I mean, I'm favoring up S2 here.
I think I honestly agree with you because they have a lot of comfort picks. The Raph is super strong right now. A lot of squishy heroes for the Granger as well. GOSU's lineup is not that tanky with the Bruno, the Bane, the Farsa, so it's not going to be too difficult for Granger to get kills. And again, Burn got his favorite hero. And
yeah, as you can see, like the S2 lineups have a lot of CC, and I think like they have, I think the team 5 is gonna be much better than GOSU. So as you can see, both jungler go mid. What do you think about, like, it's better to go mid or stop buff? Like,
I think it really depends on jungler you're on. Me personally, I like to start in wave every single time. But if you're on someone like Ling, or if you have a Selena on your team, maybe that's when you would want to start your buffs first instead of your wave, you know?
Oh, I see. Okay. So, wow, they fighting for the... A little
bit of fighting on, a lot of damage from the Mathilda. It's a very scary pick.
Yeah, Mathilda, oh my, yo, that damage from...
Insane, yeah.
Yeah, Mathilda.
Bruno's our Granger's gonna struggle here in his jungle now. You can see the Mathilda is still camping.
Yeah, I think they're going to invade. Yeah, I think they're going to look for,
They might. It looks like they're clearing out the small camp, and no, they're just playing it safe. That's respectable. Raph had to stay with the Granger there because he's still super low. Hasn't even taken a single buff while Bruno's already going on to the other side of his jungle.
Yeah, on the side, like Popo poking really hard again at Benedetta.
3 members of GOSU bot lane, just where their jungler finished, so they're rotating back to mid. GOSU has complete control over the mid lane right now, as Granger is still kind of behind his turret while the turtle is spawning. So you can already see Zoltra as well, setting up for the turtle, getting vision, trying to poke somebody out with that Matilda.
Yeah, as you can see, Matilda actually got a red buff somehow.
Oh yeah, I see that now.
Yeah, I think that was a mistake.
Red
by
team trying to fight this. Bene, good rotation. Actually get the first blood onto the Rafaela.
Yeah,
Granger ends up. I think tried to get a kill onto the Bruno, but couldn't quite do it.
Yeah, but
wow, the 1 HP, I just realized that.
Yeah.
Again, the Matilda with all of her poke. Raph might... Yeah. It's good that they had Raph, because if they don't, they would have no healing, and that Matilda would start to show a lot more.
Yeah, I think Raphael pick is really nice for the S2 comp here, because they can just sustain in lane so much better. Yeah.
But that Benedetta, man, went straight onto the Rafaela in that team fight, then went straight after the Granger. He couldn't do anything.
Yeah. So GOSU going for the total now.
Yeah, 4 members around here. They probably know that Granger is at his blue buff. See a little bit of trading between Zoltra and Burn. Farsa ulting, trying to zone out. And actually the Popol ends up dying. It's going to be a free turtle.
Yeah, because I think GOSU knows that Yuzong earlier in early team fight, so Yuzong couldn't get any team fight now.
Nice from Kagura, but here comes the Esmeralda. Granger there for the follow-up. Dragon coming in now. Bane quite low, has to flicker out. Farsa ends up dying to the Dragon. And yeah, I still think, honestly, Dragon is quite a strong hero in my opinion. A lot of teams are kind of sleeping on him at the moment.
Yeah, especially Yuzong is really good against like comp that doesn't have a lot CC or is really squishy. But yeah, the problem with Yuzong now is like he just if he can pull out his or done like he do really well in his early game, his late game mid game is really well.
See 4 members of S2 on the bot side now. Easy escape for Zoltra on that Matilda. Just dash away with the movement speed. Gold lead by about 1,000 right now for GOSU. Not too crazy. Do you think this game might be going to late game? See a little engage here. And wow, she had no chance.
Yeah, I think GOSU should be if GOSU give like snowballing, I think they would be able to end the game. But when I get to late game, I think I'm in favor of S2. So
S2 wins late game, you say?
Yeah.
I don't know. In my opinion, S2, the only thing that really does that good late game would be the Kagura, I guess. All the other heroes don't scale as well.
They have a lot of CC, in my opinion. Ooh,
another nice Kaggle. Can't really get any kills. Dragon comes in, but he's not going to be able to do much. Trying to cut off the Bruno here, but is not able to. Here comes the Matilda now. Just a such a strong hero, Matilda. Such a strong hero.
I think the Dragon went a little bit too deep there.
Yeah, he should have backed off a little bit sooner. I think he still had time to escape that.
Yeah, S2 targeting total right now.
Yeah, while General just went straight to his jungle. Is able to retribution that. Not a bad idea to go for that. And honestly, that's kind of well played. You know, they were down 4v5 on the map, and they still went for the turtle because they knew it was free.
Yeah,
I feel like most teams they would have saw the death and they would have just left.
Yeah, I think they saw the red buff was up on the GOSU team, and they just went straight to turtle.
Right. See Raph and the Granger rotating top. They don't even go for it. Such a tanky side laner, Bene. 4 of GOSU members at bot side. They're going to be able to get that bot tower. The Dragon cannot defend that. He actually doesn't even have his ultimate up.
Yeah, this is what happened to the Dragon. Like, he cannot way clear all the side lane. Like Ben.
Do you think it's because of the ultimate cooldown?
Yeah, because of, yeah, and then he came and clear weight that well compared to other like
Zoltra going in really deep on the Benedetta. We'll see if Granger can get the cleanup here. Not quite, but they're taking a lot of damage. Kag does go down, but traded for the Bane. And that's just going to be a simple 1-to-1 trade. I believe Granger did get his own blue buff. You can see his double buff plus a turtle. Not much action right there. Just a simple 1-to-1.
Yeah, I think it's very. I mean, it's really good for S2 because they're behind. They got 1 kill, 1 for 1.
Yeah,
So
I would actually.
really
You know, that's a really good point. Not only are they behind, but yeah, he was able to get his buff too.
Yeah.
So any trade is a good trade at the moment.
S2
Almost
trying looking
losing
for
that
gold
top
top
tower.
turret. Yeah.
Yeah, they almost lost that. See Granger here getting ulted by the Mathilda. Popa going on to General. Not going to find a connection with the Granger ultimate. Kag ultimate as well. Will not find a connection.
Yeah, I think
Seems like
if
the teams
Ken
are playing a
looking
little bit
for the,
passive now. The Farce is doing a lot of damage. It's a big problem for S2 right now.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, if the cat can get a pick on Farsa, I think that's the really well.
Yeah, she has Flame Shot as well, so she won't be able to have that Flicker or that Purify or anything. See CS2 again, the Farsa damage. Dragon just goes straight to 50% HP as soon as he comes alive, decides to back off. And now GOSU's more set up around this turtle. This is not a good situation for S2 right now.
Yeah. So they have Rafaela, so hopefully they can, you know, can sustain.
Granger all comes out. GOSU does get the turtle. Another trade, just 1-to-1. But GOSU also did get the turtle in the mid tower, so it wasn't really a fair trade. Farsa again, just so much poke. They have to back off immediately.
Yeah, very well played by GOSU. Like all the rotation from the side lane and engage from Mathilda. Very well played by Zoltra for sure. So what do you think S2 should do to pull up this game?
It's definitely gonna be hard, man. It's hard to look for pokes, especially, you know, we were saying they have to find a poke on the Farsa, but with Mathilda there, it's just a free flicker. Maybe that's why the Farsa didn't even feel the need to bring a flicker or purify, because you already have it with the Mathilda. It's gonna be really tough as long as Ultra plays his part and plays a little bit passive. And I mean, if he's there while she's getting dove on, she's never gonna die. It's gonna be very difficult to get back in this game.
Yeah. I mean, I think if the Yuzong can pull up close, but I think it's gonna be really hard though. The Mathilda is just really annoying hero, like to get a pick on, because they can just free flicker.
But a 4K gold lead now. I would say GOSU wins late game as well, honestly, because the Bane damage is gonna increase. Sure, the Benedetta might get a bit weaker, but besides Bene, every hero is valuable late game.
Yeah, I think Farsa and then Ben, yeah, for sure, they're gonna be really strong late game. So they're going for a blue buff.
Blue going over to GOSU. Bene trying to find some connection. They really just can't move up because the Farsa.
Yeah, I feel like
they were so scared of Farsa's ult there.
Yeah.
And you can see why. I mean, look at that damage. One more hit and Rafaela was gone.
Yeah, like GOSU have a lot of poke here. Only Farsa.
Zoltra going really deep there. But just so tanky as well. Actually ends up killing the Farsa. Again for a 1-to-1 trade. Trying to look for the Bane now, but Granger already spent his ultimate. He will not have that to clean up the team fight.
I think S2 will try and go for lore, I think.
Again, just a lot of 1-to-1 trades. No, I think there might have been looking for this Bruno here, actually. No, they're not going to be able to connect. 4 members of S2 at top lane right now. Really want this top tower. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here.
Yeah, I mean, that's actually really good rotation by S2. Because they actually got 1 tower up there, so they can stay, trying to keep up the goal with the GOSU.
Gold lead is still there, though.
Yeah, 5k go ahead of S2.
Would not be surprised if GOSU starts to lord anytime soon.
I think they're waiting for 12 minutes lore. I think that's what they are
That's a
going
good
for.
that's a good observation. They might be.
Yeah. Oh, and I actually starting it before 12.
Oh yeah, I see that. I would definitely say at this point wait a little bit, but
Yeah.
if they're comfortable with that, you can see again Zoltra going so deep. Might actually have been overcommitted. He ends up falling. They end up dropping the Lord because of that.
Yeah,
Way
that's
too
probably
deep
really
for
bad
Zoltra.
by.
Dragon trying to chase down the Farsa, but it's not quite fast enough. Bane bursting him down, but all that regen. And they actually end up getting the kill onto the Bruno. Wow.
Yeah. Ooh. Benedetta's playing really well in this team fight. He actually carried this whole team here. He
And
got 2 kills
again,
off.
just more trades. Just more trades keep coming through. And honestly, I would say it's tough to say who the trade is better for. Because yeah, S2 is behind, but also as the game goes later, GOSU has a higher chance of winning because of all their late game damage.
Yeah, but
So
I
really,
think
it's tough
I
to
think
say.
S2 what they trying to do, they trying to get a pick. They get visions from the Popo, and then they try and get a pick of the enemy, and then try and snowball and try to get the lore. But that's the only way they can win this game, in my opinion.
I would say they have to find another pick on Bruno and Farsa. Those two are just melting. And again, that was the fight did start because Zoltra just overcommitted a little bit. We'll have to see if he makes a mistake like that again. And I don't know if S2 is gonna have another chance. If he doesn't,
And you can see GOSU's starting lore already.
yeah, it's very low, and it's actually going to go down here for GOSU. Dragon going in gets Farsa at about half HP. Bennett really low as well. Dragon in the front line is not going to survive. You can see trying to flicker in on the Bruno. It's not going to work. A 1-for-2 trade. Just a lot of kill trading here. It's pretty much what this whole match has been. Just trading kills. You can see Granger getting chased here by the Mathilda a little bit too fast because of the brute force. Not going to be able to make any connections.
But what do you think? I don't. In my opinion, like they can't for S2, they don't have any way clear heroes on their team, so it's
Yeah,
gonna be really
you're
hard
right.
for them to defend this lore.
You're right.
So I don't know how they gonna pull up this. What do you think? What they should do to pull up this?
It's gonna be really hard. I don't see. They're gonna lose a few high grounds here for sure. Unless GOSU just doesn't really push that hard. I mean, they have the Bane ultimate as well. Mathilda can just zone everybody. We'll see what happens to S2's high grounds here.
Yeah, as you can see, they cleared the lore already.
Farsa damage, insane Farsa damage. Both side lanes getting pushed. S2 chooses to defend top. And you can really see the CAG damage starting to come online. Like we said, that's probably S2's greatest late game hero, and you can really start to see the damage coming out.
Yeah, actually, this really great defending by S2. I didn't.
Yeah, I'm
actually
surprised.
lose any. Yeah.
I don't understand how they didn't lose a high ground, really, with all the late game.
Yeah,
I think maybe
don't know,
GOSU was just playing a little bit passive there, not trying to overcommit to anything.
Yeah, they just trying to be really passive. They don't try to not throw the game, I guess.
So both teams just kind of reset, go back to their sides. You can see GOSU just completely went back to their enemy side right now.
Yeah, they trying to freeze the
Finally
wave.
going across.
Oh,
Yeah, good point.
yeah, they
Soldiers
started
bush
freeze the
checking with
wave.
that Mathilda versus 5 people, and he still can easily walk up. Again, the CAG damage sent that Bane to 70% HP with 1 hit. Wasn't even her ultimate. And she just got Holy Crystal now. So her damage is going to be even higher in a little bit.
Yeah, so I just think GOSU just waiting for the next lore, and just freezing the wave. Don't let them take any buff. I think that's what they're trying to do right now. So yeah, it's like super quiet. Everyone just
Yeah,
hiding in the
really.
bush.
Zoltra just individually. Wow, good Farsa stun. You can see Dragon trying to go in on this opportunity here, but doesn't quite get the Farsa. And now the Dragon's in a horrible spot. Actually ends up surviving. Wow,
Wow,
that's very
no one died in that
that's
team
really
fight.
big. Nobody died, even though the Dragon
Wow.
and Mathilda were extremely low. Wow.
Yeah. Wow. Very close team fight by both teams.
But at the end of the day, they did lose their bottom high ground tower.
Yeah.
So that is going to start pushing a bit harder than usual minion waves. Other than that, though, they're doing a good job of defending.
Yeah. You can see the first Poe is going to be really hard for S2 to defend here.
Popel hasn't really been able to do much this game. I feel like that's because of the Farsa pick, really. He just gets outranged. Whenever the Popel tries to move up, it's always the Farsa ulting on top of him. He can't really secure a good stun and set up his dragon and the rest of his team.
Yeah, but I think the problem with GOSU is like they have really slow engage. Like you can see, like the only engage they will have is either Benedetta or Matilda to start a team fight. But it's gonna be really hard because they don't know like have hard CC, so it's gonna be really hard for them to engage. So all they now they just depend on the Farsa to poke and then start off the Farsa.
If you can see, it looks like they do not want to give this Lord up. I would kind of agree. If I feel like if GOSU gets this Lord, it's the end. You can see Popel on the side actually managing to stun Bruno here, and that is Bruno down, as well as Granger. Both junglers just fell in that team fight. Kag barely escaping. Very well played by the Kagura trying to escape that. Zoltar's damage has definitely lowered. You can see he does not do nearly as much damage as he did level 1. And wow, just traded junglers again. Trade after trade after trade here.
Yeah, I mean, very well played by S2. If they didn't go for that Lord, they would have lost this game.
I totally agree. Totally agree. I think they realized that too, and really, they had to put everything they have on that.
Yeah, so I think at this goal, I think everyone should have their full items now. So, but I think as you can say that the GOSU will have a better chance to win late game for sure.
Totally. Just the damage really isn't there anymore from S2, besides the Kagura. They do have a lot of crowd control between, you know, the Rafaela, the Popel, and Koopa, but Kag is the only one who can really capitalize on that crowd control and actually get kills. Granger now is not going to be doing much damage at all. Dragon did ult there. Very odd Dragon ult. Actually ends up getting a kill on the Bane. Wow.
Actually, very nice.
Wow, also gone for the Bruno here. A little bit of lag. Double kill. This might be the turning point in this match. I'm lagging so bad. 5-2 right now. They're trying to go for more. 5 for 3. Zoltar falls. And you can see the Farsa just kind of trying to clean up here. Almost gets a kill on the Kagura as well. So a 3-for-1 trade. And honestly, I would say this is the point where S2 does Lord, right?
Yeah, but they're silent pushing though. Top and bot pushing. So yeah, I think like right now it's the Farsa trying to contest it, but I don't think she can do anything because the Ranger have rhetoric.
You can see both of them are so low though. I feel like the Farsa ultimate damage could even out damage this Granger right here. Look at how low they are. Just one Farsa ult is all it will take to kill them at this point, and Farsa actually gets the Lord. Wow. Farsa actually takes that Lord, not even with her ultimate.
Wow. You know what happened? The Ranger got knocked off by the Lord.
I feel like the Raph should have stayed with the Granger and the Yuzong there. Another kill on... I don't understand why the Raph did not stay with him. She could have healed them up a little bit more. She secured that. That was a poor choice by the Raph. She was trying to zone, and I understand that. But... no, they couldn't do the Lord because they were so low. They needed her to heal.
Yeah, so that's why they back out of it.
And this might be the end of the match because of that.
But the problem with Stoner is still dead though. So it's like 4 versus 4.
Right, but they still do have their marksman. And the dragon is dead. And as we were talking about, like, I mean, that's like their only engage, really. Lord's still full HP. And they did change Lord, so now it's actually a more defensive Lord. You can see it just charging straight to that high ground. Mid-high ground gone. Dragon's up in 15. Kag just got 2-shot.
Yeah,
Granger's trying to do the best he can, but he does no damage. Yeah. Wow. Right. That Lord decided the game. I think whoever got that Lord was gonna win the game.
Yeah, very nice play by Farsa. She stays low and then trying to steal the lore. Yeah, very well played by Farsa. If she didn't steal the lore, I think S2 gonna have a really big comeback there.
They could, they probably would have.